I want to talk about your motivations for moving from Nigeria to America.
Is that was a fairly complex thing.
It's always complex for people. It's not
Yeah.
an easy decision. I want to know where you were at.
Well, I will tell you eventually the event that actually sealed it for me. But before then, sometimes they say that success can be the greatest enemy of more success. Let me put it like that. I was comfortable in Nigeria, no doubt about that. I occupied a very good position in one of the most prominent banks in Nigeria. I was very, very high up there. And even my influence, given my relationship with the CEO and stuff like that. So that's a bit of comfort. But that is a microcosm of my life and where I work. If you look at Nigeria as a whole, a lot of things were going very, very badly at that time.
And what year was this at?
I don't know if you remember that one day that you guys were going to school and there was a bomb explosion.
Yes, and I saw a dead body on the way to school. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I remember that. That image has never left me.
Yeah, that is a sign of what the entire country was. As a child, you probably wouldn't know, or as children, you wouldn't know how bad things were, because at that time somebody just won an election. The military annulled the election, and then a lot of things were going on, and we got this guy, military leader called Abacha, and they were just ruling the country the way they wanted. That's number one. Then number two, there was so much insecurity. And then number three, there were so many things I wasn't happy about, even within our own personal life. A lot of people might be happy about it. You guys were happy about it, but I was
we didn't know much. We didn't know much.
You won't know. But I was not very happy about it. And that is the fact that, well, we were very comfortable. We had all kinds of help. A driver will take you to school. A driver will pick you back. And so I was always worried about what kind of children am I raising. But you see, the environment is such that you cannot but do that. The environment forces that on you. So that was also a worry for me, coupled with insecurity and then the fact that, okay, you have a good job and everything. But I have friends that were leaving the country. They came to America, they came to Canada and all. So there was always that constant push that why not join them? But at the same time, you are looking at what you have. However, However, what sealed it, I remember that very, very well. Despite, you are constantly weighing it. What sealed it was, during that time, the military head of state, General Abacha, was scheming to transition himself from a military president to a civilian president. And then some of his sycophants, that day, they organized what they call a 4 million man march. I was not at home that day. I remember I went to one of our branches, but because of that 4 million man march, we didn't go to work, so I was in the hotel and I was watching the television. And that event was being projected on the television. And in the midst of that chaos, you still believe in some people that, these are the people that will fight this guy. And I'm talking about the likes of Jakande. You must have heard the name Jakande before.
I would hear the names in conversation, but your eights, your sixes.
The likes of Jakande, people that you consider to be progressive. And all of them coming out in that event saying that, only Abacha can rule Nigeria, only Abacha can do this for Nigeria and all. Aramide, I don't know if I ever told you before, I could not help weeping in that hotel room.
I have never seen you cry, Dad.
That was the day that sealed it for me, that, this is it. I'm leaving, no matter what.